Wrestling. I am Bubba Mackenzie.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I want to hear it for New Albania and our heavyweight champion, Kabashi.
My broadcast partner for this evening, Jonathan Presley, ringside with New Albania.
Kabashi, I understand you got a very big, unsanctioned title match tonight with the Cat Daddy, Paul Bowser. I understand there's a few special stipulations you want to add on top of that. Can you elaborate?
Oh, there's going to be... I know why they're booing Jonathan Presley, because they paid all this money. They didn't pay to see the Motor City Machine Guns. They didn't pay to see Freedom Ramsey and Jackson Stone. Heck, they didn't even pay money to see me beat up Paul Bowser. They paid money to see me do one thing in particular.
And what's that, sir?
This right here. I'm gonna do it. Everybody can see it. You all got your money's worth now. And I did the P1.
Obviously, these fans are, well, they're not fans of yours.
Not very smart, but here's how it goes. Tonight, Paul Bowser and I, chain match for this championship. If I beat Paul Bowser, which I will, he is done in City Championship Wrestling. So not only are these next four Pagantos coming out right now, they're going to lose their careers. So is the Cat Daddy, Paul Bowser. I guarantee you, Trevor Straud, the Big Gun, the Duchess, Mike Watts, they're all ending careers tonight, and so am I.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first. Not only is this an unsanctioned title match, title versus career of Paul Bowser if he loses, but it is a chain match. Things are really rough out there. How do you think?
They're gonna get rough, and it's about to get rough in 3.7 seconds when those four Pagantos come on out here. I'm leaving it up to them now. Trevor Straud, you talk to this.
Trevor Straud, what do you got to say for your opponents tonight?
Nothing.
That they can pack their bags and thank New Albania later when we kick them out of City Championship Wrestling for good, baby. Hey, shut up, you're listening anyways. Nice hair, Thor.
Crowd here
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
letting New Albania know exactly how they feel.
guys, please don't get me hurt out here. I got a lot of stuff to do tonight.
There you have it, the
Well, you heard
first
from the champion.
big night here at City Championship Wrestling. 7 CCW contracts and careers on the line. The first of many special stipulation matches just announced.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for New Albania already in the ring.
You need someone to swaddle you?
And let's hear it for their opponents.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we appear to have here is a loser leaves CCW, loser leaves town matchup. 3 out of 5 falls. New Albania already in the ring. The big gun, Jay Abrams. The natural born killer, Trevor Straud. Big Ike Watts. And the Duchess.
Of Castro Young, Jack Delaney, Tommy Destiny, and
There you have it. Showtime, Castro Young, Jack Delaney, Tommy Destiny, and Leela Hall. Brand new sensations here in the wrestling scene. All of which making their recent debuts here at City Championship Wrestling. And already facing what could be the end of their young upstart careers here facing off against New Albania in this opening matchup. Your referee for this evening, Mr. Steve Young. Sorry, Chris Young. Forgive me, Mr. Young. Chris Young, your referee for this evening.
Now a reminder for everybody, this match is 3 out of 5 falls. Loser leaves town.
So what I believe we're looking at here, 3 out of 5 falls, that means the loser of any of those 3 falls are looking at their very last match here at City Championship Wrestling. Welcoming back to the ringside commentary broadcast position, my broadcast partner for this evening, the incomparable Mr. Jonathan Presley, working double duty for Paul Jones tonight, who is under the weather.
We are underway in this night of action.
All right, starting off this matchup, Showtime Castro Young and the Natural Born Killer, Trevor Straud, collar and elbow tie up into a side headlock early on from young Castro Young. This young man just making his debut a mere few months ago, joining the professional ranks. It's been a pleasure for me to watch his ascent from young student, very unsure of himself, to really starting to make waves for himself here in the world of professional wrestling. And now, right now, it is a natural born killer, Trevor Straud, in control of this side headlock applied. Great crowd on hand here tonight at Lance Creuse High School Central. Irish whip now. Duck under. Into a neck breaker. 1 count only. You're not going to get Trevor Straud that early, but pretty impressive showing here. And here he is, Mr. Tommy Destiny. We got both men in the ring here. Hey, what do we have here? Tommy Destiny now.
Great
Beautiful.
teamwork.
Great teamwork, double team maneuver within that 5-second time limit. Front face lock applied by Destiny now. Trevor Straud struggling to get some space between that wrist and his throat there, of course. Tag into young Jack Delaney. Scooping a slam from Destiny. Trevor Straud doesn't know where he's at. Big missile drop kick from young Jack Delaney, taking Trevor Straud off his feet. Whistling Dixie now. Big boot to the corner now. Trevor Straud in a world of hurt. Backplack, lung blower.
Once again, this match is 3 out of 5 falls.
Lackadaisical cover, perhaps inexperience showing. You're going to need a little bit more than that to pin the natural born killer.
Absolutely. Keep in mind that young man still has to do his homework for Monday.
Back in the ring now, Showtime Castro Young. Tagging in Tommy Destiny, double team maneuver here. Big double vertical suplex. Now, what for the first time this matchup, young Neela Hall. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tilt-a-whirl Frankensteiner from Neela Hall now. Showtime Young back in. And for his troubles, eating an Albanian lariat. And just like that, the tide has turned, Jonathan Presley.
Well, you can never count New Albania out, that's for sure. Tagging in the big gun, Jay Abrams, the enforcer of New Albania.
6'9", 278 pounds. The enforcer laying in heavy flesh. And Showtime Castro Young certainly in the wrong side of the tracks because he is stuck in New Albania with no discernible method of escape. The big gun now effortlessly scooping a slam with authority. Once again, that P1. Crowd here giving New Albania an earful. The big gun, Tommy Destiny, narrowly escaping sheer devastation. Disturbing forearm from the depths. Just nearly shook Castro Young right out of his boots. He will be eating soup for a month after that, ladies and gentlemen. He is now tiptoeing through the tulips at the hands of the big gun, Jay Abrams. His near lifeless corpse just assaulted into that corner now. Full head of steam. And Albania Cross-Continental just blasted Castro Young off the tracks. Oh no. What do we have here? The big gun symboling Albanian drop. Wait a second. We here in the broadcast position able to see what the referee could not. Jay Abrams with a handful of the ropes there, getting that first fall on Castro Young, who has been eliminated.
This match is best 3 out of 5.
And just like that, hello and goodbye to young Castro Young, as the rest of these young athletes are now being decimated by the enforcer of New Albania, the big gun, Jay Abrams. Tommy Destiny swimming in shark-infested waters. Oh my Lord! It sounds like Nico McBrain sound checking a snare drum. Heavy leather laid down from the big Ike Watts now, big vertical suplex. That'll press 1 count only, but Tommy Destiny tiptoeing through the tulips. I think I stand corrected, folks. I did say that Castro Young has been eliminated, but you've seen their ringside, so perhaps that was a 2 count only.
Well, Bubba, there's been a number of changes to the card tonight. This match is 3 out of 5 falls, not elimination.
Oh, well, I stand corrected. Thank you for that observation, Jonathan Presley fans. I stand corrected. I think my near 30 years in combat entertainment experience. Now the Trevor Straud, the natural-born killer, with the Albanian clutch on Tommy Destiny, humbling this young man here in the center of the ring. Trevor Straud appearing to be in the best condition I've seen in his career. A new real mean streak. Big jumping splash. 2 count only, however, to Tommy Destiny. Frustration evident on the face of Trevor Straud now. What does he have to do to put this young competitor away? Perhaps underestimating Tommy Destiny. Shin cracker now from Destiny. Ricky Morton roll, tagging back in. Jack Delaney, House of Fire. With a handful of hair, Ike Watts now. Distracting Delaney, but Delaney with a big boot to the midsection. Caught on the second attempt, though. Rookie mistake by Delaney. Single leg trip now from the natural born killer. Reverse chin lock right here in the center of the ring, and just like that, New Albania once again in firm control of this loser leaves town matchup. Thought he might have been fighting out young Jack Delaney, but punctuated for his effort with a sharp elbow. Trevor Straud now. Impressive aerial drop kick. Tagging in Destiny now. Doing the right thing by isolating the natural born killer into their corner, but wait a second. Handful of eyes now. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't legal, but it was Jonathan Presley effective. Now, once again, shark-infested waters swirling around Tommy Destiny. Big Ike Watts back in. Assisted neck breaker. There we have it. Fall number 2 going to New Albania. They are up 2 falls in this 3 out of 5 fall matchup. Irish whip sending Tommy Destiny off. Big clubbing lariat. Destiny's eggs are scrambled. That signature move of New Albania, that leaping splash. Isolated in the hostile territory of New Albania is young Tommy Destiny.
New Albania doing a great job of cutting the ring off.
Big right hand from far back, sending Destiny reeling. Able to kick Big Ike Watts off, however. Jack Delaney back in. Caught by powerhouse Ike Watts. Oh, what do we have here? Tremendous power on display from Iron Ike Watts. Castro Young able to...
Big time spine buster by Ike
It doesn't
Watts.
matter how long he spent recovering on the outside, because he was just spine bustered all the way to hell from Iron Ike Watts. Crowd here in Harrison Township getting behind these young newcomers from the House of Truth Wrestling Academy. Big sit-out slam from Trevor Straud. 2 count only. But Showtime Castro Young in a world of trouble here. Referee Chris Young looking on very concerned. Leela Hall, Jack Delaney, and Tommy Destiny all reaching out, trying to cheer on their partner while reaching for that tag. New Albania not enjoying what they're hearing from this crowd. Hey, what do you know? Jack Delaney tagged back in. Nice duck under into that waistlock. Experience on display, however, from the natural-born killer. Big Albanian boot sends Delaney crashing to the mat. He's signaling for it. Standing moonsault. 2 count only. Impressive athleticism from the natural-born killer, Trevor Straud. Count broken up by Destiny there. Perhaps enough to distract the natural-born killer. Jack Delaney now. Uh-oh. And he's side suplex for his efforts. Appears to have knocked all the wind out of himself with that landing. In trouble now, going to the top rope. Trevor Straud of New Albania. Big elbow attempt evaded, however, by Jack Delaney with a leaping splash of his own. And just like that, New Albania is suddenly finding themselves down 1 fall. And we are now 2-1 in this 3 out of 5 falls matchup. Delaney wasting no time and going back to work on Trevor Straud. I commend that gameplay there. There's no time to waste in this matchup, young man. And Straud once again with that signature spine buster. Just barely kicking out. Desperation breakup attempt from Showtime Castro Young there. And the win has been firmly evicted from the sails of young Jack Delaney. I would question this line of combat. And for the first time, we have a ladies matchup. The Duchess and Leela Hall. The Duchess now going to work on young Leela Hall. Leela Hall not even 18 years of age yet. Super kick from Hall. And like that, it is even up, Steven up. The Duchess has now suffered a pinfall. Now, absolute chaos has enveloped this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Referee Chris Young. Now the Duchess. And I believe we have it. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, New Albania victorious in this 3 out of 5 falls matchup.
The winner of this contest, remaining in City Championship Wrestling, the team of New Albania.
At a bit of a loss for words here, Jonathan Presley. I've been there since day one, watching these young athletes commence their training. Seen them graduate wrestling school. Seen them ascend to the pro ranks, and I just don't know what to say now, seeing their chances here at City Championship Wrestling snuffed out by New Albania. fans, welcome back to Detroit Dynasty. Dave Weston, Abdul Hakim. Dave Weston, Tung Sudo, black belt. Abdul Hakim, accomplished amateur wrestling. Two of the top young cruiserweights in all of the Midwest Championship area. Fans, welcome back. Bubba Mackenzie here alongside my broadcast partner for this evening, Jonathan Presley. Welcome back to City Championship Wrestling here for our second matchup of this evening. Tag team action here. The Detroit Dynasty, Dave Weston, Abdul Hakim taking on the young team of the Lycan, Alex Lynch, Roddy Suavino here. In another interesting turn of events, this match, losers of this match will be fired from City Championship Wrestling on the spot. The administration here at CCW not playing around here. They are putting careers on the line. And ladies and gentlemen, these young wrestlers are putting it all on the line for you, the best fans in all of wrestling, the fans here in City Championship Wrestling. Right, referee Chris Young getting a start to this matchup. Alex Lynch, Dave Weston starting off this one, collar and elbow tie-up. Perhaps not the game Weston wants to play with Lynch. Lynch, a very powerful young individual here. Headlock takeover now. Lots of pressure being applied early on. Alex Lynch himself, quite the accomplished amateur powerlifter. And look at his strength on display. And like yesterday's trash, dumping Dave Weston out the back door. Boot followed up with a vertical suplex. Scoop and a slam now. And going power for power with the Lycan Alex Lynch. It's clearly the game Dave Weston did not want to endeavor to engage in. Perhaps inexperience on display here from the Lycan, though, allowing Dave Weston to get to his own corner here. Having some words with his tag team partner, Roddy Suavino. Looks like some communication problems between Suavino and Lynch. Weston now not taking the opportunity to tag out, perhaps playing possum a little bit. For the first time now, tagging in his partner, Abdul Hakim. Both men in the ring now. Knife edge chop from Weston. Double pancake there. 2 count only. Abdul Hakim, the fresh man in this matchup. Crowd here at CCW getting behind the Detroit Dynasty. Devastating double team maneuver there. Detroit Dynasty now a tag team for quite a few years. That on display here. Beautiful moonsault from Dave Weston. Flawless teamwork on the Detroit Dynasty's behalf here. Going for that moonsault, going to the well once too often. Like in Alex Lynch now, tag back in. Weston fighting back with some rights and lefts. Reversal. The big knee from behind there, Suavino. Even in the odds for his team. Strong clothesline from Alex Lynch. One count only, however. The team of Lynch and Suavino appear to continue to be having some sort of communication breakdown. Crowd here firmly behind the Detroit Dynasty. Mike and Alex Lynch continuing to go to work on Dave Weston here. Heavy impact from the Lycan. Weston looks like he's struggling to just stay on his 2 feet here. Perhaps taking too long there. The Lycan has barked at the moon and the moon barked back. And Dave Weston desperately needs to make the tag to Abdul Hakim. House of Energy now. Abdul Hakim going to work on Roddy Suavino. Standing moonsault. Catching Suavino, looks like with his knees. That's enough to rupture a liver, spleen, pancreas, you name it, Presley.
Absolutely. There's a myriad of injuries you could receive from that. You might be paying blood for a week.
Referee telling Alex Lynch his tag not counting as he was not holding that tag rope. Communication not a strong point between Suavino and Lynch. German suplex from the Lycan, however, sends Abdul Hakim tiptoeing through the tulips.
With me.
That is some thunderous impact there from Alex Lynch. Howling at the moon once again. Abdul Hakim tiptoeing through the tulips.
Roddy Suavino, you can't underestimate the egotism of this young man.
Clearly. Once again, these two not really making the best tag team partners. Referee telling both competitors they need to find one. Taking his time now has cost him dearly. And there you have it. Your winners.
Let's go.
The
Ladies
Detroit
and gentlemen,
Dynasty.
your winners of this contest and still a part of the CCW roster, the Detroit Dynasty.
They earned it the hard way. I have to give it up to the young competitors, Alex Lynch and Roddy Suavino, but their inability to communicate and get along as a team has cost them both their positions here in City Championship Wrestling. Lynch beside himself, but perhaps he's only has himself to blame. The action continues here, ladies and gentlemen, at City Championship Wrestling.
What do you got to say about that, Jackson Stone? You damn right. Well. What do we have in the world, friend? The most decorated team in the world? You damn right. Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley. We worked so hard to get to this mountain top. We won the best. We won the suplex the best. Shogun needs to suplex the best, and you two are it. Please give us your best. We're waiting, and we want you right now. Well,
Now look, I know you guys were expecting to fight the Motor City Machine Guns. I know only people were expecting to see the Motor City Machine Guns. And yes, all of you still get to see us. As you see, we are here right now. But unfortunately, through no one's fault, we will not be fighting the match as a team tonight.
You chumps!
Through no one's fault, due only to the fact that professional wrestling is an extremely dangerous sport. And I'm going to let Shelley elaborate on that.
Seriously, I want to say thank you to all of you because without you coming to these shows and supporting Michigan pro wrestlers, there would be no Motor City Machine Guns. Seriously, thank you for coming out, spending your time and money on this. This is my work, and you're the life of one of it. So in the month of October, there you go. In the month of October, the Motor City Machine Guns wrestled in the US, Canada, Japan, Scotland, and England. I did the math. We spent 60 hours in the air on a plane. We crossed, and I swear to God this is true, 52 time zones. And that comes with a price. So unfortunately for me, I tore my calf pretty badly. And I'm not going to need surgery, but I haven't any time. That means I can't compete here tonight. I was looking forward to it because, quite frankly, I don't think you two are as good as the Motor City Machine Guns.
Sure, we'll give you more time in the air, folks!
I think if you were wrestling the Motor City Machine Guns, we would take those belts home with us. What do you guys say about that?
Say you need more cold water. Say you think you can beat or something. Show her no. I'll be sitting your punk ass all the way across the ring along with you, Chris Sabin. And this is all due respect. I don't give a damn how many time zones you cross. I don't give a how many countries you wrestle in. Super Showman stand in this ring, stand strong. We're in the Ramsey. We take y'all punk ass in the day of the week. And that's all due respect. Free suplexes, one, all slow. That's including you two. With all due respect, Freedom and Shogun are in the building. I don't know if you guys know. We've been in the ring twice together. We've teamed twice, but every single time that happened, it was magic. We know what we're doing. Motor City Machine Guns, we may not have had as many matches as you guys or have been on your level of tag teams. But when you step inside the ring with the newly won City Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions, you will get put down.
Get your ass whipped!
And that is freedom we trust. I'm honored to be standing in the ring with these two legends right here. I have a question right now. We came to defend these titles and says you, unfortunately, are able to catch these suplexes today. Who's going to fill his shoes? You got some pretty big shoes to fill, sir. Carrying an Impact Heavyweight Championship belt, dog. But who's going to fill your shoes today?
You are! She's scared of you!
Who likes surprises? See, that's the thing about surprises, right? Like, not everybody likes it because sometimes they're really, really good, and when they're good, they're great. And sometimes they're really, really bad. Today, the surprise is very good for me because I found an excellent substitute. But for you, the surprise is very bad. Why don't we just hit his music, please, Presley?
The Man Beast Rhino has entered the building! Ladies and gentlemen, as if the Motor City Machine Guns were not enough, veritable living legend Rhino is here at City Championship Wrestling!
Now,
In a shocking turn of events, the main event for this evening now. The man beast Rhino will team with X-Division champion Chris Sabin. Alex Shelley out due to a devastating calf injury, tearing his calf while on tour in the United Kingdom. I don't think anybody saw that coming. Your main event for this evening, 3 suplexes, CCW Tag Team Champions will take on X-Division Champion Chris Sabin and living legend Man Beast Rhino. Wrestling fans, once again I am Bubba Mackenzie, calling the action for this evening alongside my winner must leave their opponent unable to return to their feet in what promises to be a violent episode here in the book of City Championship Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, the Alpha, Chris Moore.
If you were to look up the term powerhouse in your dictionary, ladies and gentlemen, you just may find a photograph of this next competitor, Chris Moore. The Alpha means business tonight. I do believe Lance Starr is going to have to pull out every trick, and he does indeed know many. order to get the dope, the dub, the win, the gold, the chance on the Alpha Chris Moore.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the rules of this contest. The man who is unable to reach his feet at the count of 10 will lose the match.
Not much matters in terms of rules other than one wrestler must beat the other into such a state that they are unable to return to their feet for the count of 10.
Big forearm from Chris Moore.
Just like that, this matchup off to a start, and Lance Starr whistling Dixie right from the jump.
He's on Dream Street, that's for sure. Jonathan Presley alongside with you finally again, Bubba Mackenzie.
Welcome back, Mr. Presley, doing a tremendous job pulling double duty this evening. And now it is the Alpha Chris Moore administering a level 10 beatdown to the natural Lance Starr.
I'm not sure if I should be calling CPS on this match.
Lance Starr giving up easily 50 to 60 pounds to the Alpha Chris Moore.
Oh, just tossed him like a sack of potatoes.
Effortless peel by the powerhouse Alpha Chris Moore. He just peeled Lance Starr nearly out of his boots. Tossed unceremoniously to the outside ringside area here. No padding on the floor, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, that is just pure hardwood.
Vicious right hand from Moore just sent Starr tumbling to the hardwood floor here. Chris Moore understands all too well what this matchup means. He is early on asking for a count from referee Chris Young. Just ricocheting Lance Starr's forehead off the edge of the ringside apron. Ringside area early on here. Referee already to a count of 3. Of course, Starr unable to answer the 10 count. Looks like he's already back up to 1 knee. Referee has stopped the count here. A lariat all the way from the west side of 7 Mile. And once again, the natural out on the floor. Referee up to a count of 4. Now 5. Up to a knee again, Lance Starr. Have to admire the fight of this young man who has thus far endured the beatdown of the century, perhaps of his lifetime here at the hands of the Alpha Chris Moore. The natural Lance Starr now tiptoeing through the tulips. have here? Star now firing back. Sharp right hands. Attempting to go downtown with that baseball slide. Caught by Moore, though. Launch into that corner now. Eating right hand after right hand. Greetings from the west side. Natural Lance Star. Another world. Smartly able to roll to the outside. Moore looks a little frustrated for not being able to put down Star. Star out of the way now. Chris Moore just ate that corner post. Shoulder first. That will tear a delt or dislocate the shoulder in a heartbeat, ladies and gentlemen. Star still in a world of trouble, but attempting to capitalize, going toe-to-toe with strikes. It's Chris Moore. That's the game plan. Hanging up more now. Rolling downtown with that hamstring. And Star, a thinking man's wrestler, very cerebral in his approach. Which is the only way he's going to have a chance against the powerhouse, Chris Moore. Referee warning against the choke, but not bothering to count because, let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, it's not illegal at this point. And for the first time in this matchup, Chris Moore now in a bit of trouble, showing signs of pain, exhaustion, exacerbation, perhaps a little frustration.
And let's not forget, this match is for the #1 contendership for Andre Kabashi's heavyweight championship of City Championship Wrestling.
Heavy knife edge chop from the Alpha. Felt that over here in the broadcast position, Jonathan Presley.
That's going to make his heart skip a beat, and not in a good way.
That'll reset your fibrillation or whatever the heck you call that.
Looked like Lance Star took a bite out of crime there on Chris Moore. Just biting him on the forehead, walking away, grabbing a steel chair.
Star now visibly limping. He's removed the ringside chair here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if the action seems like it's coming your way, it probably is. Get out of the way.
First time in this matchup and on this card, the ancient administrator of justice in the world of professional wrestling, the steel chair has been introduced.
We're not even at a Waffle House.
That Star might believe he's at a Waffle House after the beating he's received thus far. But this chair now proving to be the great equalizer that the natural Lance Star needed.
All part of a wild night of action here in City Championship Wrestling.
Now, for the first time, it is Chris Moore down on the outside. Referee stopped counting. Moore up to one knee on the other side of the ring. Up to the top rope now, that Lance Star. Shades of the Macho Man.
Absolutely.
Giant axe handle smash off the top rope. Sacrificing himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Stay out of the way of the wrestlers.
Moore up at the count of 5, and Lance Starr beside himself. He can't believe it. I'm not sure I can either.
I think it's going to take a lot more than that to put Chris Moore down. But
I think you're absolutely correct about that, Mr. Presley. Moore putting on the brakes.
That's going to scramble your eggs.
Disturbing impact. The sound of Lance Starr's skull reverberating off that ring post.
There's no gift to that. That is iron.
That sent shivers down my spine.
I don't think he's anemic anymore.
That may have dented his brain, ladies and gentlemen. Lance Starr truly tiptoeing through the tulips.
Wobbling legs.
Look at the power from Moore.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this match can end anywhere in this building. They can fight in the hallways. They can fight in the school.
Sharp, menacing elbows from the Alpha Chris Moore now. Just looking to punish Lance Starr at this time.
Oh!
Leg drop attempt evaded by Lance Starr. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never felt the edge of a wrestling ring with your tailbone, as the Chris Moore has just done, let me tell you, it is nothing short of devastating.
Chris Moore's got him. Oh, sending him right into the ring post once again.
Able to catch Starr somehow.
Both of these men just fighting for their lives.
Superhuman-like strength. You gotta give it up to Chris Moore.
Oh, he's rearranging the spinal column of Lance Starr there. Punches him in the
Lance
head.
Starr now just... Thrown into the bleachers.
Chris Moore down on his hands and knees.
Lance Starr looks completely out at this time.
I don't know if Lance Starr was completely ready for this match.
And somehow back to his feet. I don't know how. Approaching the ringside area, the commentary position here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to stick with the action, but they are right here in front of our broadcast position, ladies and gentlemen. The Alpha Chris Moore. Lance Starr now with the ringside ring bell. He just laid out Chris Moore with that bell. That was disturbing to say the least.
Once again, if the action looks like it's coming your way, you have to move. Chris Moore's bell has
just had his
been
bell rung. Literally, that impact was disgusting. Moore now fighting back to his feet, but his eyes are crossed. Not sure if he knows where he's at. This young man has just been assaulted with a weapon. The ringside bell weighing at least 20 pounds. Moore once again out. I'm at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen. At that vicious assault, however legal it was.
It's all legal tonight, folks, that's for
It
sure.
certainly is, Jonathan Presley. Pardon us, fans, while we
Get ourselves back together.
return to some order here at the ringside area, the commentary position here.
I guess I should have warned us that if the action was coming
Yeah,
our
I
way,
guess
we
so.
should move. tremendous night of action here. Our next event coming up on November 9th at Sophia's Banquet Hall behind Grizzly's Bar in Wyandotte. Tickets available at the door. Fun for the whole family. Oh. Lance Starr went at him with a monkey wrench, it looked like.
Now we have both competitors out in the middle of the ring.
Count of 5 says referee Chris Young.
Like that, the referee will order the continuation of this brutal matchup. Heavy right-hand exchange now between the Alpha Chris Moore, the natural Lance Starr. Both men worse for wear. Really showing how much a chance at the CCW heavyweight title means. Backdrop from the heavens. Tremendous power from the Alpha Chris Moore. Just sent Lance Starr legitimately sailing through the air. Great equalizer now, completely legal in this matchup. A big double axe handle smash again. What do we have here? Moore has inadvertently tied himself up in the ringside ropes here. This is quite a predicament for the Alpha. He is trying to free himself. Of course, this is legal. Moore able to get that boot up, get an arm free. Up and over, all the way to the floor is Lance Starr. The punishment these young men have administered upon one another in this matchup is frightening at best.
I'm going to count. You got to tell 10. 1, 2, 3.
Chris Moore just stalking natural Lance Starr down now. Count of 4 up to a 5. Referee says continue. Starr able to scramble to a knee. At this point, I have to wonder, is a shot at the title worth your potential career, your livelihood? Well, you're talking about the beatdown.
Well, it's not just about that tonight. These guys have legit bad blood. These men were brothers. Best friends. Now mortal enemies. Oh!
Starr now with that foreign object.
Hit him with that wrench.
Just laid out Chris Moore with that crescent wrench. The violence in this matchup disturbing, to say the least.
Lance Starr broke up the count, choking the life out of Chris Moore. saying he cheated. There's no rules in this contest. I just don't think, I think the fans are haters. Diving elbow drop by Lance Starr on the heart of Chris Moore. Is he going for a double?
Yeah, Lance Starr now.
Is he going for the trifecta?
I wouldn't be concerned about any more than that, young man. Every day the bucket goes to the well, but one day the bottom will fall out.
4, an unprecedented 4 elbow drops to Chris Moore from the top rope. He's going for number 5. Elbow number 5. Oh.
5 elbow drops from the top rope.
I've never seen someone do that move so many times. Have you, Bubba?
Not in a row, and you gotta wonder how much that took out of Starr himself.
Absolutely. It could
That
mess
is
up your hip.
tremendous impact that you are absorbing.
Especially on the hip and the tailbone. He could have hurt his hiney.
It hurts my soul as someone who just had a new hip installed myself not 5 months ago, Jonathan Presley. That is serious business, I will assure you, ladies and gentlemen.
You can't win the title in your next match if you can't walk, that's for sure.
Or to his feet somehow.
And this is what makes Chris Moore the alpha. He's got the heart of a lion and the ears of a snake.
Big impact sending Lance Starr up and over to the floor. Tremendous power from Chris Moore. Once again.
The man can bench press 500 pounds on his own. That's like...
I'm pretty sure he can do 500 cold without a warm-up.
Absolutely. That's like 6 Lance Starrs.
You got to give it to Lance Starr, though, able to come back and fight back after some of the punishment that he has absorbed in this matchup.
Both of these men throwing wild haymakers. It's got to be like they're holding raw chickens, frozen raw chickens in both of their hands.
What do we have here? That ringside chair brought in by Lance Starr.
Oh, Lance Starr counters with a kick.
He may have just knocked out Chris Moore cold. Wouldn't that be something? Something indeed. We are up to a count of 4. One has to wonder
what it's going to take for one of these men to finally stay down for the count of 10. Tremendous match. The brutality is unmatched. Let's not
Lance
forget.
Starr seemed intent on going for that toe hold.
Let's not forget the unsanctioned CCW Heavyweight Championship match scheduled for later on that. And the night is now a chain match. Tonight is truly a night of unprecedented brutality.
And speaking of unprecedented brutality, going downstairs right in front of the referee while normally would be an instant disqualification.
Oh! He got every bit of that pile driver.
Jumping pile driver on the chair.
One of these men might end up in a wheelchair. I don't know what to say about it, but this is...
There seems to be no sign of life stirring in Lance Starr at this point. 7 count. 8 count. And Lance Starr, ladies and gentlemen, is unconscious. We're going to need some medical attention here at the ringside area. But in a very hard-fought victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and the new #1 contender for the CCW Heavyweight Championship, the Alpha, Chris Moore!
An intense, hard-hitting debacle. Vicious, violent, brutal in its intent.
Lance Starr busted open.
Power, aggression, and sheer toughness. True grit has now made Chris Moore the #1 contender for the City Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, more wrestling action to continue. Please keep in touch abreast of all the action here at City Championship Wrestling on YouTube.com/City Championship Wrestling.
First coming out, the team of the ultimate master of pain and suffering, and the leader of the Darian Nation, Ultra Instinct.
Wrestling fans, welcome back to City Championship Wrestling. I am Bubba Mackenzie alongside my broadcast partner for this evening, the incomparable Jonathan Presley.
Thank you for the
Here you have the Darian Nation, Darian Ultra, the ultimate master of pain and suffering. Making his return to City Championship Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, Jamal King, who has been on a tear in 2023, making waves in the world of professional wrestling, and now he is here.
Chris Young doing a bang-up job as tonight's referee. The fans getting on the case of Darian Ultra, ultimate master of pain and suffering.
Darian Ultra with his Sterling-esque chest hair. Taco meat of the Darian Nation on full display here for the ladies in attendance. Handful of hair now. Top wrist lock reversal, however, from Jamal King. Reversed now by Ultra, side headlock. Putting on the brakes, maintaining control there, the leader of the Darian Nation.
Ultra really doing a great job wearing down King with that side headlock.
It's not fancy. Anyone that's ever been headlocked in their life before, know.
Anyone with a younger or older brother should know how that feels.
Impressive collision there. Shoulder tackle from Darion Ultra now. The go behind. Waist lock.
Say what you want about Ultra. He's someone who improves every time I see him.
You may not agree with his tactics or often with the things that come out of his mouth, but can't argue with you there, Mr. Presley. And in control now, Jamal King. Crowd on the case of Darion Ultra here, reminding him that there are no timeouts in professional wrestling.
They're right about that. Just like there's no crying in baseball. Drop kick by King. Keeping Darion Ultra out of the ring. You can't win this matchup outside.
On the top rope now early on.
Double axe handle from the top by Jamal King.
Back up. Your breath's
Heavy knife edge shot now from King. Going to work on Ultra outside the ring here.
Ooh, chopping meat.
And he is making a Bronx chopped cheese out of that taco meat from Darion Ultra. Ankle lock now. Ultra in serious trouble here, ladies and gentlemen.
Jamal King with that smart strategy. Diving chop block from the second rope.
Ultra doing what he can to keep that pressure off. Able to get a reversal. Barely able to get that leg up.
King has a game plan. Is he going after that leg once again? Rolls through. Oh, King eats the turnbuckle.
Big pump kick from Ultra now, and Darion Ultra in control. 1, 2 count only. The tide has turned a little bit in this matchup now. Fistful of hair once again. Fairly typical of Darion Ultra, I must say. Of course, with that Ultimate Master, there you have it. Stalking on the outside, every match with Darion Ultra ends up being a handicap match regardless of how it's booked. Ultra now going to work on King in the corner.
This match.
Wait a second.
This match.
Once again, the Ultimate Master providing that supporting role.
This match originally supposed to be a handicap match. I think Darion Ultra just called the audible and said, I'll go it alone.
Heavy strike now from King.
Whoa!
Beautiful up and over, draping that elbow over the top rope.
Both men missed what they were going for.
Double misses now. However, Ultra able to capitalize, but 2 count only. But Jamal King appearing to be the worst for wear in that double miss endeavor there.
Once again, the winner gets to pick whatever champion in CCW they want to face.
Ultra now driving Jamal King face first into his knee. Very innovative offense here from Darion Ultra. I have to give credit where credit is due. Slow neck breaker.
Diving elbow.
2 count only, decisive kick out from Jamal King, but King in serious trouble. The hands of Darion Ultra and the Darion Nation. Front face lock, reversal roll up. 2 count only. That ultimate master stalking now.
Not quite sure what to call that, Bubba. Pinning combination, no doubt.
O'Connor roll now. 2 count only.
Punch in the face by
Big right hands equalizing the flow of this matchup, Mr. Presley.
Nothing fancy about it, but it gets the job done.
Every single time. Driving the right knee into the rhomboid and trapezius of Jamal King is Darion Ultra here. Just punishing the spine of Jamal King here.
Not just looking for a submission, but also looking to wear his man down.
Absolutely forcing him to bear his weight. Double axe handle strike. 2 count only. Ultra looks perplexed, as if perhaps that was his winning plan right there, and now he doesn't know where to go.
Well, I think it'd take a little bit more to put down Jamal King. Rake of the eyes. Can't win if you can't see.
Referee out of position, not really there to see that rake of the eyes. But King able to follow up now, keeping that hold on that Irish whip. Back elbow now, and King once again showing signs of life. Big crashing lariat.
Jamal King getting the fans excited, feeling that adrenaline rush.
Jumping enziguri now. Ultra now whistling Dixie.
Death Valley driver.
Beautiful execution from Jamal King.
I thought he had him that time.
I thought he did too, but not enough to get the job done. King looks just as surprised as we feel right now, Jonathan Presley. Darion Ultra is tiptoeing through the tulips.
Two men don't have a lot of history with each other, but they're really putting it all out on the line tonight.
Once again, fans, the winner of this matchup gets to pick the CCW champion they wish to challenge.
Anytime, any place.
So valuable stakes indeed.
I thought he had him that time. I really did.
Even with that lateral pressure applied, King still able to kick out at the count of 2 3/4. Both competitors exhausted, exacerbated, wondering what it's going to take to get the Duke here at CCW. Devolving into a slugfest at this point. These two just slugging it out. Big boot sends Darion Ultra over the top rope to the floor. Tasting size 11 devastation from Jamal King. What do we have here?
Whoa, dive to the outside.
Tope suicida from Jamal King. King, of course, needs to get Ultra back in the ring. Wait a second, what do we have here? Ultra saying he's had enough. King not accepting that for an answer.
CCW fans, if the action is coming your way, get out of the way.
The Ultimate Master just loaded his hand up with some kind of foreign object there. Perhaps a chain or brass knuckles. Handcuffs. He's got handcuffs on King, Jonathan Presley.
Is he handcuffed to the Ultimate Master or to the barricade? Either way, it's not good.
Referee now counting both competitors, but Darion Ultra in the ring.
I don't know how Jamal King's going to get out of this one.
King is handcuffed on the outside, courtesy of the Ultimate Master of Pain and Suffering. He is now dragging the Ultimate Master, who he has somehow been able to knock out.
Not like this. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest by countout and the receiving end of a future title shot of his choice whenever and wherever he wants, Darion Ultra.
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, if the action is heading towards you, get out of the way. Once again, receiving a title shot whenever and wherever he wants, Darion Ultra.
Have a mindless, hulking beast like the Ultimate Master of Pain and Suffering at your beck and call. Victory comes easy to the Darion Nation, ladies and gentlemen, here at City Championship Wrestling. gentlemen, I couldn't be more excited to welcome to the commentary position my longtime friend and current Impact Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Shelley. Alex, welcome.
This is cool. This is awesome.
This is very cool, sir.
Yeah, this is awesome. We got lifesavers because we're old now.
Yeah, that's how we do. We got to keep our voices in tune.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to call a pretty epic tag team match. Might be looking at new champions, too. Boink. Well, what do you know about Freedom Ramsey and Suplex Shogun?
Well, two young men, much like yourself, who I've had the privilege of really seeing since the beginnings of their careers. Both men, of course, Suplex Shogun making waves alongside yourself in Impact Wrestling as of late, and Freedom Ramsey certainly probably the #1 prospect, I would suggest, coming out of the Midwest area right now.
The first time I was exposed to Freedom Ramsey was in a three-way with Ryan Mathias. Not that many months ago, and I was pretty impressed by the guy. Well, some experience in AEW as well, right?
That's true. He has had some experience in the big show. Collar and elbow tie-up now with Chris Sabin, who's going to give Freedom Ramsey all he can handle here.
There we go, clean break. Sabin's just like the underrated GOAT, right?
Well, you know, that's hard to contest, but you know, with yourself sitting next to me,
oh, you're too
don't
kind.
make me choose.
They'll go on and say it. It's Sabin. It's Sabin. Test of strength. And Sabin's probably got the weight advantage too, I'd imagine. Only slightly.
Maybe slightly. Freedom Ramsey, I'll tell you, spends a lot of time in the weight room.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal condition. How old is he?
Not quite yet 25.
Really?
In his early 20s.
He told me after we had wrestled and I picked his brain a bit, he's had about 70, 75 matches. Now, this was a few months ago. He's probably around 80, 85 now. But you compare that with Chris Sabin. By the time he was 25, it's like, wow, what hadn't he done, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So an experience difference for sure. That's stating the obvious.
A young man who has certainly come out of his shell.
Yeah.
In terms of confidence, which, as we all know in the squared circle, confidence can be a great equalizer.
Oh, big time. It's like, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it, right? And that's because of the confidence. Sabin kind of an underrated, like, master technician, too, but, I mean, Freedom's hanging with him.
Lightning quick speed from Chris Sabin, always on display.
Yeah.
And look at how slick he's into that top wrist lock now. It's impressive speed and agility in his own right. Freedom Ramsey reversing the role here. Still kind of a feeling out process, I would suggest.
Very much so. No shots thrown yet. Just kind of one-upsmanship. Human chess, as Larry Sabisco would say.
That's it.
Whoop. Nobody's advantage.
And in this game of physical chess, we are at an impasse early on in this matchup. Alex Shelley.
Some shades of Mil Mascaras, your old friend.
Easy business.
Yeah.
Easy business.
Fans like it too. It's great. I like that a little more. I like the Prospector Rhino a little more.
Crowd here just electric for the man beast, the War Machine.
Get him. I want to see the big boys. CCW where the big boys play.
I'm honored to have shared the same trainer as Rhino, Mr. Denny Cass. Rest in peace. And what a privilege and exciting job it is for me here tonight now to see these two behemoths square off.
There we go.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
I don't know who has a weight advantage.
I don't know who has the power advantage.
Yeah. Look at the legs on Shogun, but then you look at just Rhino, right? He's built like a refrigerator.
I mean, you got to give the experience advantage to Rhino 100%.
Sometimes when you just have that sheer strength, it doesn't matter how experienced anybody is, just overpower everything. Get a clean break. Rhino's in good
Classic
shape.
Rhino.
Yeah, he's in good shape. I've been on the road with him, oh gosh, for a while now, and he's definitely dropped some weight and added some mass in a good way.
Much like myself, recently having a repaired hip.
Yeah, you're moving so much better. I'm so happy you did that. But it's true, you have a core injury like that, and it affects absolutely everything.
Absolutely does. Getting it repaired seems to add years back to your...
I know. How happy are you did that, right?
I'm ecstatic, and I'm ecstatic for Rhino as well. Here more than 20 years later, at the top of his game still.
Oh, no dice.
Didn't even budge the suplex shogun.
Nope. Let's see. Can he stay on his feet? Yep.
That is some slappery of meat happening right there. Powered up on lemonade. The suplex shogun not able to even budge Rhino.
Here we go. It's just like two kimono dragons wrestling, you know? Oh, yeah, that would do it. Kick to the gut, that'll stop anybody. Oh!
Devastation!
Awesome,
from
and he's
down
on him.
under.
He's on him.
Listen to the flesh slapping.
I like that. I like the contact. Wrestling's a physical sport.
You don't get much more physical than Rhino
Nope.
and suplex shogun Jackson Stone.
Or just a straight close fist punch to the top of the head, right? There we go. Pick them apart.
Chris Sabin now back in. Beautiful teamwork. I'm not sure how many times Rhino and Sabin may have teamed up.
That's a good question.
Unlike yourselves, who have basically reinvented what tag team wrestling has become in the last 20 years. You
Yeah, thank you.
certainly revolutionizing our great sport, leaving it a better place than where you found it.
It's the idea in life, I think, not just wrestling, right?
What an honor it is to sit here next to you, young man.
Oh, well, thank
You
you.
could talk a little bit about that calf injury, though, sir.
Sure. Well, I tore my calf in two places, and part of the downside of traveling internationally is that the travel just binds you up, right? You just get so tight and so inflamed. And you explode the way I do. That's kind of a staple of mine, that first step quickness. Sometimes things just go. So I'm lucky it didn't get torn worse, and I attribute that to my conditioning. Much like Freedom's conditioning there is going to keep him out of hot water once the tables get turned. So I'm certain they will.
Well, I would attest that your conditioning over the years, young man, has kept you not only looking incredible, but feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Able to compete at this top level.
Right, you have to be able to. So when you look at a guy like Rhino or Chris Sabin, and we've been doing it for decades plus, the only way you're going to be able to do so is by staying in shape. And honestly, by just giving it everything you've got, kind of like Terry is right now. Whoops. Rhino is right now, formerly known as Terry Richards when he started wrestling.
We'll just keep moving right past that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. The very first match I was paid to wrestle on here in Detroit by Malcolm Monroe Sr., young Rhino was on that show.
Right. What year are we talking
This
here?
would have been 96.
There you go, right? So that's why 27 years ago.
Rhino the whole time was doing push-ups on the stage steps.
Awesome.
And I was so intimidated and frightened of his intensity, I never even introduced myself to him.
Yeah, sure, just
Probably
him.
a year later.
Right. I mean, this is a guy who could rob a liquor store like no weapon, just based on looks alone.
Absolute beast of an animal.
It's Freedom going for here. Yes. Beautiful.
Experience once again
Right,
showing.
right. Probably.
Rhino might have seen that a time or
Yeah,
two before.
Freedom might have telegraphed that a little bit. Here comes Chris Sabin. Look at those jabs.
Look at how fresh and crisp those strikes are from Sabin.
Beautiful leg lariat shade to Dean Malenko.
Once again, lightning fast arsenal.
You see how he takes his time now, right? He's sped up, he slows down. He shifts gears up, he shifts them down. You don't have to be going at 1,000,000 miles an hour the whole time. Pick your spots, like that. Looking good, Sabin. Yeah, he really is.
Brilliant timing.
Brilliant in its simplicity as well. He's not doing anything that you haven't seen before. He's just doing it really, really well.
Well, it's pristine fundamentals.
Exactly.
Display right
Yep.
there, Alex.
Just like perfection, right? Like 10 out of 10.
That's what I tell the young wrestlers training at the House of Truth. Like, you know, you might get tired of doing all this drilling, and you want to do the fancy moves, but pristine fundamentals are what's going to advance you in your career.
Absolutely.
Look at anybody who's great. Their fundamentals are pristine.
Yeah, they're
We're seeing
staples.
that on display here tonight.
They're staples. We just saw Freedom cut off Sabin with a leg lariat. Now they're back in control. But that's a lot of it. It's being able to call on this when you're exhausted, when you're cut down, right? Training through fatigue.
Has to be absolute muscle.
Ah!
Oh no! And for the first time now, Chris Sabin, in what appears to
Kicks
be a little
out.
bit of trouble there. He was launched
Yeah,
halfway across the ring.
Even how he kicks out, right? Like he doesn't just stay on the mat. He's halfway up. That's how explosive the guy is. Come on, Sabin.
He appears to be tiptoeing through the tulips now.
Cut down, man.
This is a rare opportunity for me to call a match in which I really have nothing bad to say about anybody in the ring.
Right. It's awkward for me, honestly, just being here watching this happen
I mean,
to
obviously,
him.
seeing your partner
Right.
for many, many years, I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
of course you're going to support Chris Sabin.
Oh, you got to. But he's just getting manhandled by both of them right now.
Heavy splash from the suplex shogun now. Textbook lateral press, even grapevining the arm, but still not enough to get the 3.
Oh, it was a good cover. A little more than just chest to chest. So people are starting to rally a little bit.
Young Freedom Ramsey now.
Just a knee in the back.
X-Division champion.
You can't quite get all of it, right? Like you see his knee kind of off kilter. Sabin's going to be able to escape out of this.
Sabin smartly able to get off to the side there.
Yes.
He might be able to turn and get his hips to the inside.
Right.
Create a little space for himself.
And then that happens, right?
There you have it.
Elbows to the midsection.
Sharp pointed out. Impressive standing drop kick.
That was good.
From Freedom Ramsey, however. Still not enough to get the X-Division champ to 3 count.
No, and sometimes it doesn't have to be. Sometimes just covering somebody for a 2 count, they have to expend so much energy that they're at a deficit. Just to kick out. Just to make sure they're not beat. Good clothesline, too.
Look at the power from Ramsey here.
Oh, man. Sabin's just getting thrown around, dude. I feel bad for him.
Impressive maneuvering there from young Freedom Ramsey.
Yeah, that low back, too. That hurts.
You young men have been on a tear, on a tour, wrestling all over this green earth for the last 30 days or more.
Right. Yeah, you heard me talk about where we've been in the month of October.
And at the end of all that, unfortunately, Chris Sabin has found Jackson Stone and Freedom Ramsey.
Just eating them alive, too. And, like, sitting is the worst possible position for the low back, which seems to be one of their targets.
People don't understand how much travel we're a wrestler does.
It's the worst.
In and out of airports and uncomfortable airline seats, breathing people's recycled farts.
Yeah, you're just like a ball of inflammation after your match anyway. Then imagine getting on a plane for 12 hours.
Struggling to stay hydrated.
Right.
Nutrition at its appropriate. Impressive maneuvering there.
Running face kick, that was awesome. Going to be enough for Sabin to get to Rhino.
Referee administering that double count now.
Freedom gave up his half of the ring, man. He's going for the tag, too. Touch.
Rhino meaning business. The temperature has been turned up. Gore!
He's just cutting them all down. There we go.
Short arm clothesline from the man beast.
Sabin's back in.
All 4 men in the ring now.
Oh, good resiliency. Oh, wow. Right through him.
Soccer kicking Ramsey to oblivion.
That was awesome. Running back elbow in the corner. Whoa! Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, diving DDT.
No, not enough.
I don't know how, but Jackson Stone somehow able to kick out. I mean, you have to give credit where credit is due, Alex Shelley.
Rhino set for a gore in the corner, nothing.
The Shogun now lining Rhino, while Ramsey and Sabin battle on the outside here.
Whoa, whoa, second rope. Whoa!
Heavy splash from the second.
Oh, he got him. Oh, wow.
My jaw has hit the floor.
Yeah, me too, man. What a notch in his belt.
What has to be one of his biggest victories to date.
Gotta be. That's huge. He just pinned a living legend. I gotta go check on him. Thank you, Bubba.
Sir, it's been my pleasure. What a matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Your co-main event victors, Jackson Stone and Freedom Ramsey.
For tonight's unsanctioned main event. This match is a chain match. Paul Bowser has put his career in city championship wrestling on the line in exchange for Andre Kabashi's CCW Heavyweight Championship. This one is for everything, folks. Let's go first to our challenger, the Head Daddy, Paul Bowser.
Wild man of City Championship Wrestling returns to challenge for what may be the last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that Andre Kabashi managed to replace a different manager.
Are you serious? Will anything ever please Andre Kabashi?
Introducing a company by New Albania. The City Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Andre Kabashi.
Surrounded by the enclave of New Albania, CCW Heavyweight Champion Andre Kabashi. Champion for perhaps dubious means. Surrounded by his cronies. New Albania, the big gun Jay Abrams, Iron Ike Watts, the natural born killer Trevor Straud, and of course the Duchess.
Ladies and gentlemen, his challenger, the Head Daddy, Paul Bowser.
There he is, wild man of City Championship Wrestling, perennial fan favorite. Insane madman, perhaps. A throwback to days gone by in this great sport of kings. Fans here love the cat daddy, Paul Bowser. The referee now is ejecting.
Referee's decision, New Albania barred from ringside.
Well, that certainly probably changes the game plan of Andre Kabashi. Andre Kabashi feigning confidence, but I can see it behind his eyes now. His compatriots in New Albania being banished from the ringside area now. He must face the cat daddy Paul Bowser in this chain match.
Once again, this is an unsanctioned CCW Heavyweight Championship match. A chain match. Your referee, Chris Young.
Unsanctioned means it's not sanctioned here by the governing body of City Championship Wrestling, but nonetheless, Andre Kabashi has agreed to lay his title on the line here versus Paul Bowser.
Paul Bowser with a toolbox.
The administration here at CCW not at all interested in sanctioning this chain match. Now the entire toolbox being dumped into the ring here by Bowser. Referee Chris Young indicating ring the bell to start this matchup.
Bowser with a box cutter. This could get very, very interesting very, very quickly.
Andre Kabashi on the outside of the ring now. Doesn't look interested whatsoever in engaging in combat with Bowser at this time.
I mean, the man is holding...
I mean, it is fair, he is holding a box cutter and a chain.
And a screwdriver. Andre Kabashi really has to feel like he's getting screwed down.
You ever been stabbed with a screwdriver, Presley?
No, I have been.
I have been. I wouldn't recommend it.
Wait
a second.
With the chain.
Right off the bat now, I don't even know if these two are hooked up in this chain match yet.
Flurry of knee strikes by Kabashi. It looks like they're both chained around the wrist, around the arm. Busted crab.
Albanian crab now applied by Andre Kabashi.
Oh, he stabs him.
He's stabbing him
in the gluteus maximus.
Holy hell! What are we watching?
Ladies and gentlemen, if any of the wrestlers or objects fly at you, please get out of the way. Oh no. 30-second in. Paul Bowser is already bleeding.
The crimson mask now evident upon the face of Paul Bowser after being viciously stabbed.
Young ladies in the audience.
Stabbed by Andre Kabashi.
Turning away screaming.
I don't know what kind of a wrestling match this is, Presley.
It's not a wrestling match. This is a war.
Well, you see why this match was not sanctioned by City Championship Wrestling. Kabashi still signing the contract to put up his title. Aware that he's not protected at all by the insurance policy.
I think he got him in the back of the skull with that chain. Kicking in the back of the skull.
Those Albanian issued military boots.
You can go blind from me.
Blood now flowing freely from the brow and forehead of Paul Bowser.
Paul Bowser just wincing in pain. Oh, he hit him a little low there. Flurry of punches by Bowser.
Just like that with an elbow. Bowser now in control of this matchup now. It is he taking a turn to administer some punishment on Andre Kabashi.
I think Bowser said, no one makes me bleed my own blood. Flurry of punches by Andre Kabashi.
Kabashi nearly strangled with that chain, able to work his way out.
This very well maybe the culmination of the issue these two have had for over the past year.
Fans at ringside here perhaps a little disturbed by the violence and bloodshed of this matchup. Can't say that I blame them.
I like it.
Well, it ain't ballet, folks.
It's not water polo either.
You're right about that, Presley.
How is the blood going to affect Paul Bowser in this match? You lose so much blood, you're losing oxygen too.
Bowser now knocking Kabashi to the outside of the ring.
Pulling him back, there's nowhere to go.
He just pulled him into that boot. Rather unceremoniously, but very effectively.
Paul Bowser, the fan favorite bruiser of City Championship Wrestling. Strangling Andre Kabashi. Ladies and gentlemen, if the action is coming your way, move!
I don't think we can no longer qualify this as a wrestling match. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what you would call an old-fashioned fight. No love lost between these two individuals, that is for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I myself have been on the receiving end of a maneuver like that over 20 years ago that I still suffer permanent, serious effects from. Let me tell you something. You do not want to feel your nether regions bashed into that ring post like Andre Kabashi just did.
Ladies and gentlemen, if the action is coming your way, get out of the way!
Fans now scattering as Kabashi and Bowser beating the snot out of one another.
Tug of war with the chain now between these two competitors.
Bowser with the upper hand as far as power goes. Paul Bowser in some of the best condition I've seen in this career. Have you ever seen a wrestler built for fighting like Paul Bowser, Jonathan Presley?
In my life, no.
He defines the word brawler. He is now hanging Kabashi,
dragging him around like a dead body.
Dragging him around the ring while he is choking him with that chain.
Ladies and gentlemen, if the action is near you, please clear out.
Fans, if you're squeamish, it's probably time to turn away now if it wasn't at the beginning of this matchup.
This may very well be one of the craziest matches
Just across the back of the head with that new heavyweight title belt, which weighs almost 20 pounds, Jonathan Presley.
I could barely pick it up.
Paul Bowser, a bloody mess here. This main event matchup.
Kabashi just stabbing Bowser in the head. Looks like a screwdriver or maybe a
utility knife or something.
Utility knife or a sharp apparatus.
Bowser now showing signs of life.
The fire in his eyes is burning.
Double fistful of hair, feeling Kabashi with that chain.
Once again, let's remember, the career of Paul Bowser in City Championship Wrestling is on the line. And it looks like he doesn't have a whole lot to worry about. What does he have, a ratchet?
Crescent wrench.
Oh, you're supposed to use that to fix the sink, not fix him.
He just leveled that crescent wrench across the top of the skull of Andre Kabashi.
Oh, I think he got him in the ear that time.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are squeamish, perhaps it is time to turn away.
Fans showing their appreciation. Oh, Paul Bowser's got that. He's got that screwdriver again. Digging. Is he in his eye?
Oh my Lord!
Is he in his eye?
Just digging that screwdriver into Kabashi. Ladies and gentlemen.
The fans not sure what to think about it at first, but I think they like it.
Blood now flowing from the head of Andre Kabashi.
Kabashi going for that elbow drop. Bowser rolls out of the way. It's going back. No!
Just grinding that screwdriver into Andre Kabashi's forehead.
As much as you don't like Andre Kabashi, you don't want to see anybody permanently damaged. Oh.
Somehow Kabashi with the wherewithal to find a way out.
He's got to be just running on instinct.
And in this matchup, it was 100% legal. Bowser has now been neutralized.
I don't know about going up to
not
the top
neutered.
rope here. Losing blood, that's going to mess up your equilibrium.
Kabashi not giving the fans what they want to see.
He does that enough just being here.
You don't tell an untruth there, but these games are not what's going to win Kabashi this match.
It's a side of Andre Kabashi we haven't seen before. He usually has his gang of thugs surrounding him. I haven't seen the brutality from this man like this before.
It certainly has been turned up a notch. Bowser once again with his chain.
Oh my goodness!
Ah!
Just a flurry of blows with that chain!
With that chain!
Holy smokes.
This may be the most violent show of City Championship Wrestling I have called.
Ladies and
Bowser now charging Kabashi. That attempt not successful, eating the gymnasium
ladies and gentlemen,
floor.
if the action is near you, get out of the way.
And I can assure you, it does
You don't
not
wanna be
make
covered
a
in
tasty
blood.
snack.
This is just ridiculous, Bubba Mackenzie. I've never seen this.
This is just an assault at this point.
This is beyond brutality. This is getting sick. Just whipping him with the chain.
If they showed footage of this match from the security cameras here at Creuse High School, both of these men would certainly be arrested for assault.
Or at
It's
least
not
that's
attempted
intention.
murder, but yet here we stand filming it with professional cameras for you fans at home and the wonderful fans here in attendance. These two have been brawling now steadily for well over 10 minutes, maybe 15. One has to wonder how much they have left in the tank.
Literally with the blood loss.
Even after the beating, he's still claiming that P1, that mysterious P1. With authority now from the top rope. What do we have here?
Now storming the ring.
New Albania now storming the ring.
There's nothing we can do. There's no real rules.
Wait a second now.
The locker room's clearing out.
See Jamal King out here. Alex Lynch.
Half these people.
Jack Delaney. Tommy Destiny. Castro Young. This is a riot here, ladies and gentlemen, at CCW.
Ladies.
The Detroit Dynasty out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay away from the action.
Chaos 100% ensuing. Paul Bowser appears to be out in the center of the ring here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is serious.
I gotta go get the official word. I'll be right back.
Jonathan Presley approaching ringside to get the official word, but from my vantage point, Paul Bowser now has been choked unconscious. The referee ordered us to ring the bell. Bowser's still out in the center of the ring here. A quiet hush has taken over Creuse High School. Wait a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the referee's decision.
He passed out. I had to stop the match.
Paul Bowser, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Bowser.
On his feet.
So your winner, ladies and gentlemen, by official word, Andre Kabashi. And by the the stipulation of this matchup now. It would appear that the career of the Cat Daddy, Paul Bowser, may have just ended before our very eyes. Crowd here in disbelief, as am I. Bowser is still bleeding unconscious in the center of the ring here. Medical staff has been summoned but has yet to arrive. Referee Chris Young looking on extremely concerned here.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the winner of this contest by referee stoppage, and still CCW Heavyweight Champion, Kabashi. Due to the stipulation of this match, Paul Bowser is no longer an active wrestler in City Championship Wrestling.
Crowd looking on in disbelief. We may have just seen the final CCW match, a perennial favorite here, the Cat Daddy Paul Bowser, and what can only be described as a violent assault.
Let's give Paul Bowser a round of applause.
Perhaps a match by his own design. Losing a tremendous amount of blood and choked out unconscious with that chain. Paul Bowser now struggling to regain consciousness. The full support of the fans here in attendance. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Bubba Mackenzie. It has been my honor and privilege, alongside my broadcast partner for the evening, Jonathan Presley, to call the action. Thank you to one half of the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley, for joining me here. Ladies and gentlemen, City Championship Wrestling returns to Grizzlies in Wyandotte, Michigan, November 9th for the final show of 2023.